I'm J.R. Phillips with Phillips Company Real Estate. I'm constantly being asked right now, JR, what the heck's going on with this real estate market? So I thought I would try to help you get a feeling for what is actually happening in what I call a normalizing real estate market. To do that, I want to discuss three items. 1, real estate sales numbers. 2, inventory. And 3, whether or not it's a buyer or seller's market. Real estate numbers have spiked 20% throughout the pandemic as people were looking for more space, working environments that made them able to do what they needed to do at home. In reality, sales are not crashing right now. They're simply returning to pre-pandemic normal numbers. Next, inventory. Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American, sums it up really well here. Yes, inventory is rising, but it is due more to a slowdown in sales rather than an increase in listings. And although we do see more inventory, it appears to be rising. We are actually only at 2 months inventory when a normal market is 6 months. We can't ever forget that. So we have a ways to go before supply begins to come close to meeting demand. And this is even more true in specific types of homes in certain neighborhoods or areas. Next, do I live in a seller or buyer's market? This is a question everyone's asking us, and the reality is the answer is not the same for each of you. Why? Well, as I just mentioned, although inventory is growing, certain neighborhoods or types of properties are not seeing this increase. What does that mean? Simply, when working with a buyer or a seller, we have to look specifically at your neighborhood that you're either targeting to buy or sell in, and we have to determine which applies on a case-by-case basis. We literally meet with clients weekly where one seller is looking to list their home and they'll actually be the only home for sale in their entire neighborhood. This is obviously stronger conditions for a seller. The next day, we will go and meet with a different seller, and in their neighborhood, there are 5 or 6 homes already on the market, some of them model matches to their house. This is obviously clearly stronger conditions for a buyer. Understanding this determines the strategy and ultimately the success both our buyers and sellers are going to have. As I indicated, we discussed 3 items today that should help you better understand the real estate market. Real estate sales numbers, inventory, and are you living in a seller or a buyer's market? So let's recap. Real estate sales numbers are returning to pre-pandemic normal numbers. Inventory is growing, but it still has a long way to go before we even get close to being normal. When selling or buying, certain variables come into play to determine if you are a seller or are a buyer in a market. You need a knowledgeable agent to help you with that. If you are looking at buying, selling, investing, whatever your real estate needs, would like help in determining what the best roadmap for you would be, we would love to help you and your family. Let's get together and let's talk through it.